So, welcome back. Just have to wait for a match-up. Got Mike Lawrence versus Dale Horseman. It's Mike that's won the leg. He's breaking now. It's a little bit untidy that on that right-hand side there, around the middle pocket. So a bit of work to do for either player. That was a great shot there from Mike. And the red with that little cluster. So just this black for the first frame. Just queuing a little bit awkward there. Was Mike. Must have caught the camera, which made that pot a little bit more difficult. And Dale will be happy with that. I think by the looks of it, a good buddy Michael Hughes has come down with us, just been playing his three-man team. They've just gone through to the semi-finals. Can't believe it. Young English boy coming to Wales, taking them all apart. Great stuff. I can tell you that right there, after this match, we will have one of the semi-finals of the three-man. We're going to try and get both of the semi-finals of the three-man and the final, so they'll be finished off anyway. And that's just till we get through a couple of rounds of the, well, a few more matches of the amateur. So, and one of the semi-finals is Team Samuel. My good friend Mick Hughes' team just got through with John Samuel, and I forget his the other lad's name, Gary, can't remember his surname. They're through, so should be them on stream next. Apologies for the noises in the background, it's just I'm just updating my scoreboard for these teams that could potentially be in the semi-finals.
Number 12, Ryan Rowlands, Paul Williamson, Wilbur, Ryan Rowlands, table 12.
So Dale Horseman now 2-0 up and at the table.
Table 10, James Hill, Paul Thomas, James Hill, table 10. Final call for Gareth Cleverly, Peter Edwards, Darryl Treeman.
Just seen James Marget's message on YouTube. I'm not too sure, to be honest with you. I presume for certain they will. I'm saying for certain, but I'm presuming they will be showing the ladies' final. How far down the draw? It depends on when they play them, you see, and whatever else has been played at the time. But I would think we would be able to get the final on stream. That's we're given, I think. So I don't know is the answer to that question.
Paul Jenkins, stop table please.
Nice comments as well on the one of the videos on YouTube from Stephen Davis. I don't know if you're still watching now, but it was about 40 minutes ago. Thank you very much. I do like them nice comments. Makes you feel good.
Table 3, Nick Madley, Chris Bartley, Nick Madley, table 3. John is through to the next round. Table number 8, Gary Brewster, Carl Sheehan, Gary Brewster, table 8.
Oh, Dale there just flicking that black, he didn't want to do that. Finishes on, it's just made it a little bit more difficult.
Forwards, top table please.
3-1 to Dale. Just needing one more. See if I can see any more teams have gone through into threes. They have Team Sanchez against Ryan Jones's team. In fact, they've all gone through. So we could well, straight after this match, have a 3-man on. So I'll just go and check with Dye. So just to confirm, the next match on stream will be 3-man team semi-final. Luke Sanchez's team, Team Sanchez, against Ryan Jones's team. That'll be followed by Team Jacko. I don't know who that is, to be honest. And John Samuel's team. That'll be the second semi-final. Well, I was going to say we might have to wait a bit longer, but Mike's just chucked one in there. Change of plan. It's the other semi-final that's coming on first because a couple of the players from the other teams are actually playing in the amateur. So it'll be Team Samuel versus Team Jacko. And the format for this three-man team as well was all the elite players was put in one list. They all got a team each, and everybody else was drawn out at random. So you could cut for absolutely anybody. There was no superstars teams allowed to be made up. It was all random draws. So any team that's got this far have done great. Considering they probably do know each other. Some of them will, and some of them don't. I know the team that my good buddy Michael Hughes is playing in. None of them knew him before they started play. They managed to get to the semis as well, so they'll be on next. Could be any time now. If Dale Horseman can just, well, I'm not too sure he'll go for the black into the middle. It's a bit thin, this. So he's probably looking at the cross cut. But playing the cross cut, he can send his white up and down the table and leave himself a reasonably safe white. Well, he's gone for the cut. It wasn't easy. And Mike's not got an easy pot on here, so you might see Mike leaving the white down the bottom end of this table just to keep Dale quiet. Just develop one of these two reds. He needs one bottom end of the table, really. But he's got to get a good white. He's just got to be careful what he does. I think playing the red on the top rail, white off two cushions and back down the bottom end of the table, not be a bad shout, but you're always leaving your opponent with a shot at the black. Anything can happen. Can't see him going for a double or anything here. It's looking like he's going to play off two cushions, try and come safe. That's what he's done. It's not too bad. Probably as good as he could have hoped for. The only thing is, he's left a nip now into the middle pocket. What am I about his on reds? He's left a tough black. I'm getting lost. So I think Dale will also need to be thinking maybe safe white here. It's not an easy pot on the black. Possibly go for the double, but run his white through to hopefully get on the top. Well, he's not. He's just played it safe. The only thing is he's left a bit of a gap from the top cushion. The cue ball. This long red is potable. Can't tell from that angle. But if he nails it, he's going to be on the one to the middle. Oh, it's a mile away. He's lost a white. It's all over. It's all over. Dale is not going to be missing this black. He could go for the black one shot. You can, well, yeah. Well, I was going to say you could play the red and play it black into opposite middle, but you don't need to. It's easy enough. So, I'm sure that's Dale. Have I got the wrong way around? I have got the names wrong way around. I'm losing the plot. And I've just seen Robert Jones's comment. Cheers, Robert. I don't know why I thought that was Mike. Sorry, Dale, should I say. Thank you. Got somebody shouting at me in the back. Got the wrong player. Does happen. I don't know them, either of them, so easy mistake to make. So, Dale Horseman with the break. What a nice break that is as well. Oh dear, oh dear. So you do feel now that this is possibly the final visit of this match. The only problem it's got is the black. Well, and hitting his ball. Completely missed it, but he managed to hit the other one. Left himself a really fine cut. So, chance for Mike now. Albeit a slim one. It's not easy this. I think he can see enough of that yellow over the middle to just nip that one in. He's obviously going for the harder one down the rail. It's not too bad the way it's come out. Although you should be able to cue the one over the top right. And he only has to drop it in dead weight. He'll have the long red down the rail. In or over. Doesn't want to catch the middle jaw. He's pulled it far too much. It's not too bad though. Deep into the jaw enough for it to stay over the bag.
around 4 spots available. If anybody wants to enter the elite singles, just the 4 spots left. From the top table if you want to register for that event. Table number 6, Wendy Edwards, Lee Shipman, Wendy Edwards, table number 6.
So, Mike, having a good look at this. It's all about making the right choice. All his balls go. Let's see in what order though. He doesn't like it that way. Well, he's left Dale a shot at this red.
So we have the first semi-final of the 3-man team on table number 2. Team Trecco versus Team Samuel. Semi-final 3-man team, table 2. Team Samuel, Team Trecco.
So the semi-final of one of the 3-man teams has just been called.
Lynn Thomas, Mike Terran, Lynn Thomas, table 50. Pushing. Final in this on it. Table 6.
So it's looking like we're going to go to a final frame, which we are. The semi-final of the three-man team, which I wanted to cover in its entirety. It's on the other table. I wanted to restart the stream for it, but doesn't look I'm going to be able to now. So hopefully you'll stick with us. As soon as this semi-final's finished, I'll just flick over the tables. It's no big deal. It's Team John Samuels versus Team Jacko. I'm just waiting for the team sheets now, and I'll go through the players with you. And then the second semi-final will be on this table, table number 1, a little bit later, possibly straight after this match actually, so it's going to be a little bit confusing. I was hoping to get them one at a time. You do things slightly different here at the Welsh Pool Championship, so that's Team Jacko that's won the leg there. Morning, Andrew. So we'll just have a quick look on the other table. It is starting now. The three-man team. Team Jacko just breaking off. I'll finish this match off here first of all in the singles. Mike versus Dale. This is the final frame anyway, so it'd be a bit rude to just ignore it. And then we'll go straight over to table 2 for the first semi-final of the three-man. They could have put another team on, or another singles match on that match table over there, and for the sake of 5-10 minutes, and put the three-man on this one. So, Mike Lawrence that goes through there, straight over just to update the scoreboard, just so we know. We'll go straight over to table 2. Well, 1 minute, Wayne, get the right table. And 1 second, I'll just level this up. So, at the table for Team Jacko, we've got Rod Phillips. Did ask him to print the first and second names of all the players, and he hasn't done, so just bear with me. So, Rob Phillips versus Gary Merter. Second up, we've got Steve Jackson versus John Samuel. And then third up, Gareth Atkinson against Michael Hughes. Those of you that are tuned in, if you don't mind pressing that little share button bottom left hand side, be much appreciated. 1 second, let me just change the scoreboard as well. Does help. There you go. Let's get rid of them. Happy days. 0-0. 3-man team, semi-final. See the camera angle. 1 minute. See how level it is.
Table 9, first quarterfinals of the doubles. Sean Howells and Wilbur, Nathan and Stu. Nathan Davis and Stu. Wilbur.
Trust me. 1 second, I do apologise. There we go. That's a little bit better. We don't get a full view of that table because it is a little bit further away, but at least we have got a second angle. That's slightly out again. More like it. Just bear with me, I'll add the players' names to the stream as well, so just you might hear a couple of pingings, noises, but it's only me adding names.
Dale Stroud, Chris Waters, Dale Stroud, table 3.
So, there we go. The only problem is covers up the name of the event. Well, one of those things. Right, coming up next, we've got Steve Jackson and John Samuel.
I need it.
Yeah, sure.
It's you, John.
So, Team Samuel. Just gonna sort this scoreboard out actually, if you just bear with me a second. I was going to spell it Samuel with an A. The team sheet I was given yesterday spelled EL, but John's wrote his team down and it's AL. So I'm just going to change that. So we're back to the 3-man. I don't know why I was on that table. It's people coming up for the match sheets when they should have their own. Bear with me, I was going out to the scoreboard down the bottom.
Second semi-final of the three-man team. On table 1, Team Sandries, Team Ryan Jones. Team Ryan Jones, Team Sandries, table 1. Table number 8, second quarter-final of the doubles. Holding Dial, Kev Davis, Euromadan, Kev Davis.
Just have to bear with us while they sort the teams out for this second semi-final. I can't see the rush sometimes. This morning there was about 5 tables free. Now they're rushing. Ideally, I'd like this second semi-final to go on straight after this first one, but it's not to be. But the players are in view of the camera, so it's restricted for.
Jones, table 10. Table 11, John Weiss, Andrew Whitfield, John Weiss, not Price. Table 11.
Scoreboard should read 1-0. Don't know why it's not registered. So let's bear with me. I'll go and have a quick look. Martin Walsh, Price, Martin Walsh,
He's crying on the wheel. He's crying on the wheel. He's crying on the wheel.
Selwyn Nicholson Jones, table 14.
Bear with me, don't know what I'm there. Everything's a bit temperamental. I've got wires everywhere. I've only got to catch something slightly. So, John Samuel to put his team 2-0 up. It's a good effort.
Sorry, Luke. No, just crack on, I think so. I would prefer you to wait, but I think they said crack on. They've only just started, Luke, so you're better off cracking on, yeah. Oh, for the free. Oh, gosh.
So, just, I will try and set up for a two-table situation. Although one table is a bit skew with, I'll just bear with us so I can get maybe both matches on. In fact,
Luke Walker, stand down, receive the next time. Table 14, Gary Roberts, high 11s,
so 2-0, Team Samuel. So just bear with me a minute while I just sort out the scoreboard for the second table. So, 2 matches. That's the way it's going to be. Just 1 second while I just sort this out. So that was one of the rush yet. You got to So, up on the far table, Team Jacko is Gareth Atkinson, and up for Team Samuel, Michael Hughes. It's Gareth Atkinson out of the table.
Relax. See him again. Oh, someone stay closer in, see coaches the whole way. Sure, get up, you look great. Don't fucking want it. There's no fracking.
So Fergus breaking off there for Team Sanchez, breaking dry. So Ryan Jones with a chance here to bring his team level. It's on table 1. It's a great opening pot.
Perfect noodles, that's why he was crying on the wheel. That's why he was crying on the wheel. That's not a sign of confidence, taking the option. Take the long one. Hey then, boy.
Table number 4, Lee Jones, Mickey Haynes, Lee Jones, table 4.
Alright, noodles. Straight on that, son. Chalk him up. Bit of Chesney on there, son. Bit of Chesney. He's never put it back in his fucking on. Go on. He's twitching! He's twitching! He's twitching! And that's the way. You like it! You like it! You like it! Whoa! Come on, noodles, boy! Fucking show them on, son.
Next in on table 7, Henry Morris, 3 mile, Henry Morris, table
Show him
7.
what you took Sandy's race. Chuck it. Fucking show him, son. That's all right, noodles, boy. That's nice and said. That's nice and said. Nobody in the draw.
Okay guys, you need singles, we've got 2 spaces left. 2 spaces left.
Oh, boys, they're nervous. It's all good. They're nervous. Go on then, Jack Daniels. Let's see what you want.
Go on, you're all welcome to the tent.
Let's see what you want, Jack Daniels.
2 spaces left.
Right, yeah, I'm sorry for issue. I'm nervous. I get away from it. Can't get it. Oh, Noodles, remember you took his money on the way he's private on the way home? You took all his money? Fuck yeah. Remember you took all his money, Noodles? Twice.
When is this on the stream too? It's on the actual web Facebook.
Sorry about that, I was just somebody's masked the scoreboard up on the other table, so just bear with me, I'll go and sort it out. So just talking to one of the Team Sanja's players, trying to share the stream, and I missed Michael taking his frame for a 3-0 lead for Team Samuel on the table 2 over there. We've got a loud one on table 1 as well. He's got a sore voice, so a little bit of luck it might go any time now. It's alright having a bit of banter and stuff, but there's sometimes when you're saying stuff while your opponent's at the table, it's not very nice. You've got to bear in mind there's another match on the other table as well. So just so you know, if the microphones do go quiet, it's because I can't be bothered listening to it as well. I don't want to listen to all this. Not when you listen to it. Just, there's always one person that just can't keep quiet. Show a bit of respect for both these two teams. Well, all four teams really. Two semi-finals. So, table one. Scott looking to put his team 3-0 up. And John Samuel over there on table two. Already 3-0 up. Apologies for the table slightly skew with, but just cut that a bit straight. Got a bit of a stare off going off now. I don't think it'll last long. I think I know we'll be quietening down first. Big lad is that, Scott. Just gone a little bit too far there. Scott, he can still drop that in. But he'll have a bit of an angle on his last yellow, which he didn't want. He's digging it back. Always dangerous. Hitting him into the middle pocket at pace. Player from table two. Just being over and asking him to be a bit quieter, I think. Be a bit respectful. Three 0 Team Sanchez. It's a close leg, is that? Can't tell from this angle. I'll have a quick look. You can't tell. So there's no point in me even attempting. The referee will decide. He's here. I would say this one. I think you're going to need to get a tape measure out, but he might just say re-rack.
I totally understand that last week. Oh, Noodle, has he ever beat you? Has he ever beat you when you fought? He's shit there.
So whoever wins the semi-finals, the final will be tomorrow. All the finals, wherever possible, will be on Sunday. 3-0 Team Sanchez, 3-0 Team Samuel. So far, so good. Michael Hughes coming to Wales, taking all the money. Well, not as yet, but he's not doing too bad. His team's 3-0 up against Team Jacko. And they've just missed the yellow as well, so chance here for John Samuel. He'll probably develop the red that's just on top of the black. No need to move the white, just needs that red out the way and somewhere nice and potable. And then away he goes. Well, he's played a 2-in-1. That's a great shot. So bottom left now on table 2 as we're looking. This is to go 4-0 up. Absolutely flying. I think that Michael Hughes is buying dinner tonight, especially if they get through this one. These are, well, I don't want to say it, but I've got to do. These are dollies. These are dollies on table 2. Jonathan shouldn't be missing these. I think Michael's found a couple of new friends now.
Sean Grant, David Williams, table 13. That's David Williams, Sean Grant, table 13.
I don't know why or what's happened there. No idea what's happened. Those of you on chat, did it drop out? I've just had to restart it for some reason, but I've just refreshed my page and it was live anyway, so just let me know if it dropped out. I don't know why. We're all right on YouTube. It's 4-0 Team Samuel. Need one more for a place in the final. Surely I've not been copyrighted for this this one down below us singing away. I wouldn't have thought so, but you never know. Zuckerberg, he does all sorts. I won't mind if you could sing. Right, Jacko. That's what Mick said before. Who could write it? Mick Hughes playing Team Jacko. 4-0 up. Mick's on now to take him into the final. I don't know if you've been tuned in, or you're on YouTube anyway, Jacko, so it doesn't make a difference, but anybody that's on Facebook, just let me know if it did drop out before. Just be nice to know. I don't know why it did, if it did, but my computer said Facebook dropped out for some reason. The stream's not stopped because we're still going strong on YouTube. Weird one. Weird. So Luke Sanges on table 1. On Reds. Looking to put his team 4-0 up. 1 frame away from the final. You've got to be saying that Team Sanges is favourites for the 3-man team. But you just never know. I thought it was Michael on last for Team Samuel, but it's not. It's Gary Murter. Michael sat down ready in case he's needed for the next one. It should be Michael. Score is it 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. It should be Michael, according to my sheet. So, Gary Murter, as soon as this match on table 2 is finished, we'll go to 1 table setup. He's played that well. So he's just got to drop this one into the top left. Black flies in the middle pocket. Just needs to stun the white. And it's all but over. Just run it off the top rail as well. Either way, just got to cue this now to put his team into the final. Michael Hughes sat down living the dream. Come to Wales and he's telling himself, oh no, he's hit it straight. That's probably his worst shot in 2 days. And the thing is, even if his opponent doesn't fancy the finish here, he can leave a difficult black, even if he doesn't get a snooker. So you would think Team Samuel's going to be, or Gary Murter's going to be in a little bit of trouble here. You can't pot them. And, on table 1, Ryan Jones to put his team in this match. I think there'll be a bit of cheering after this. His teammate's gone a bit quiet at the moment, so this will wake him up. all right, Darren, don't worry about it. The only people that are out of order are the ones that start swearing. And then the history. So, oh, caught the jaw. He's okay though. It's in the open. He's got a finish on here. These are just bloppings. I am pretty neutral, but I'm rooting for Team Samuel. But it's looking like Team Jacko are going to get themselves into this match now. First frame on the board. Could have done with possibly running through with that one. I don't know how straight it was. You couldn't really tell. He should still be okay here though. These are not difficult, no matter which route he goes. I tell you what, he played it into the jaw. So maybe Michael is about to choke his cue. We'll get to play another frame. And he'll certainly be open. It's his last one. He's not happy with this. All of a sudden, it's a bit straight. I'm saying it's a bit straight looking from where I can see. It's got a bit of an angle on this. He should be able to send this off the bottom cushion and side cushion for right into the middle pocket. He just doesn't want to leave too much of an angle on it though. That's, I think, his main worry, but he's okay. He can drop this in dead weight. No problem at all. Does look pretty straight, this. So 4-1 it is. All to play for. And Michael Hughes just coming to the table there. You can just see him at the side of the picture. So a bit of a team talk, all three of them, from both teams. Thank you, Andrew. Well, I don't know why. I really don't know. I have had a lot of issues when I've been streaming through this program to more than one platform for the last couple of months or so. So I don't know if it is that. I really don't. I would only know if I just stream direct to Facebook and not YouTube. But I'm not going to do that at the moment. So, not only that, I'm just looking at this computer screen, it's looking a little bit blurred again. I just don't know if it's reduced the quality as well. I'll soon find out. No, I can't tell with that. Let's have a look at it. Mobile phone. No, it's saying 720. So, yeah. Does do the odd strange thing now and again. So they've not updated the score yet on table 2, but it is 4 frames to 1 in favour of Team Samuel. Mick waiting patiently. They're asking for a ref, I don't know why. That's not the lag, is it? Have they played out of turn? Let's have a quick look at the team order. Is that why they're asking? Gary? They have. Whoever's played out of turn, that should have been Mike, and I think they've spotted it. He's lost the frame anyway. So I'm just wondering if it's going to be Gary that's going to be up next. You should know. You play 1, 2 and 3. You don't need a sheet, you don't need anything to know which order you're playing in. I think they've just realised they've played out of turn. So, if it's a match that's out of turn, I don't know who played, possibly because Steve Jackson, I don't know. Gareth Atkinson, Steve Jackson was up last. Gareth Atkinson. So maybe it's because Michael played Gareth Atkinson in the first frame, and Gareth is on third again this time. So that's probably what's made him realise, well, I've just played you once, mate. So if that's the case, the match that's been played out of turn, you lose that frame. Unless they're happy to replay it. I can't see Team Jacko wanting to replay it. And then you play the last one. So then it should be Gareth versus Gary. Simple as that. So Gary gets to go on twice. So I think Michael will have to sit down again. That being the case, he'd be a bit gutted. Well, Michael, he wants to be involved. I'll soon be able to tell you. But I think I'm right. I think it will be Gary at the table now instead of Michael, because he'd lose that last frame for playing out of turn. What they did say to somebody earlier on is it's up to the team. If they want to replay the frame, they can do. Otherwise, they lose the frame. And then you just go back in the right order. So that being the case, I can't see Team Jacko wanting to replay it. So Michael's putting his cue down. That's what's happening. And it's Gary that's going to be coming back to the table, I think. They've lost that frame, but they lost it anyway, so it made no difference with regard to the score anyway. All it means is Gary's back at the table. Michael has to sit back down. But, having said that, Michael knows he's number 2 in the order. You played second in the first set. You should know you're away from home. You're playing first in the third set. In the second set. So, you should know these things. The 3-man order is instilled in my brain. I went to Yarmouth for the 3-man team that many times. It's well, they've gone. What's he done with the scoreboard here now? He's just updated the scoreboard. It is 4-1. They have lost that frame anyway, and Gary's getting his cue back out, and it's Gary to play again. So I was right. Thank you, Andrew. Much appreciated. I do try. It's some things that can't be helped. It's just that I noticed something wasn't quite right. Don't always get signals like that sometimes. It's just till people tell you. And I think, looking at that, I don't know. He said red, has he? No, I don't know. So sometimes I suppose until you're playing somebody in the 3-man format that you've already played before, you don't really notice. That's gone dry, and that's an absolutely crunching break. Oh, there's just the 2 balls on the bottom, on the side left-hand cushion. It's a little bit awkward. Other than that, that's a great split. You could take reds here because it's got 2 reds down this bottom left-hand side as well that you can use to get into them. Not an easiest of opener for yellows, possibly one to the middle pocket, but reds are the balls for Garrett. Oh, he's pumped it in. I don't think there was any need to do that. Play it like that. You need to make sure you're on the suit, especially when it's one of them's this open. I know there's a pretty safe one, but it's not really that safe when you've got balls nearby to develop it. So his opponent now, Gareth, will be having a bash at these reds. Yeah, it's always hard, certainly signal-wise when you're in these caravan parks, these concert rooms or whatever they're called, are built with steel girders and steel roofs. So it always, when you're inside, your Wi-Fi signals are nearly always not the best. So you do struggle. I ain't got one that's too bad really, just about enough to get an HD signal out there. So, but every now and again it will drop out, and you know. Ooh. See that a bit short, a bit of a twitch there. Just got one of the players from Team Jones. You probably could have just heard him then. Ref. He's telling him the shots. Well, hang on a minute. You just said choke it up, son. He's telling him to choke his cue. That's coaching as well. Behave yourself. So that's 4-1, Fergie. So Gareth Atkinson, table 2. On the Reds. Looking to pull another one back. I think his problem is going to be getting from red top right back down for black.
The draw for the elite is up on the food swap for a lock.
No, he's got to get back down. But shouldn't be too much of a problem. It's all about making sure you pot the red out. And it's easily missed when you're putting a bit of pace into it. And now Gary's best chance here. He should be able to take these out. He's going to be queuing awkward first shot. He's got to take this one to the top left first, and then it should be pretty much plain sailing. Nice shot there from Scott on table 1. He'll take the one over the bottom left as we're looking. He might even take the one to the middle pocket there, because he can run his white through off the side rail. Perfect. So this last red and the black, I think it goes clean. I think it goes, just got to be careful with the black. It might go twice across here. He did try and go twice across, just not quite thin enough, but well, Gary Mercer there on table 2, just missing that yellow. That was a great chance for him there. If he pots that, it would have been all over. Same here on table 1. Scotty just making it a little bit difficult for himself. He should get this for the match. It's there. Team Sanchez are in the final. So back to table 2 for the rest of this match. And wow, all of a sudden he's got away with it. The yellow doesn't go past the black. He can possibly play it off the side rail to try and capture the pocket, but his white is going to go into the other yellow, so if he doesn't get it bang on, it's going to leave a pot on the black. He could just develop the one on the bottom rail and use the other yellow as a blocker. He's not doing, I think he's playing off the, well, that was a shot, but he had to make sure he got it, and he has. That's a great shot from Gary Mercer. So black's in the open now, and he's on it. The one to the middle. Do you take it now, or do you try and get a bit straighter? He's got a slight cut on it, so he's probably just deciding now, what do I do first? He could play the one to the bottom left and just run his white up. That yellow does go past the black into the bottom right. So there's all sorts of permutations you can go. He could even screw it back between the black and yellow off the side rail again for the yellow into the bottom left or right. So sometimes you can have too many options. This is the one really, just plop it in. You just got to make sure you don't catch that top jaw. He's taking it to the middle. Wally caught the bottom jaw, and sometimes you don't get that many chances, and the ones you do get, you've got to take them, and he hasn't done twice. So this is for 4-2. Bit thin, but he made it. Bit of a nervy time for Team Samuel. So it's, yeah. So it's Mike Hughes on next. It's not hard to remember, as long as when you play your first set, you know whether you're first, second or third on. And if you're player 3, say for instance, it goes 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, so you're on second in the second set, and then it goes 3, 1, 2, so you're on third in the third set. It's not hard. As it turns out, the only thing it did affect is it meant Gary had 2 frames rather than, sorry, Gary's had 4 frames, or he will have 4 frames rather than just the 3. And Michael has ended up with just the 2. So, won his first, he'll be looking to win this one, close this match out. He's lost a leg. He's playing Rob Phillips. Rob has lost both his frames so far. He's gunning off, and that's an absolutely monster split. Apart from this little cluster near the black spot, I think Mick will just try and develop them, see how it comes out. Maybe straight into the red and yellow at the top of the little cluster there. Just spread them both. Just got to be careful not to knock the red towards the black and end up knocking the black in, but they're the balls to aim for. Just open them up. You can't hit it too slow because you got to hit a cushion after. So just got to work out best way to attack this. But he's having a look. I think he's looking at a 3-ball plant, red onto yellow. Not a bad shout if it comes out. Well, he's not gone for it. I think he's trying to develop the yellow, put the red safe. Well, have a go at yellows, but he's still sticking to yellows by the looks of it. He's looking at them. It's not the best of first shots from Michael. Now then, what you left yourself. So, not going to plan. I'll just sort that out in a minute. It's a little bit better. Not going to plan at the moment for Michael. I don't know if that one goes in the middle pocket. I don't think he does. But is he playing the double? He's played the double. It's a bit ambitious, that, Michael. So, chance here for Rob Phillips to bring his team back to within one.
Yeah, first of all, that is it.
Campbell, step down, he's not coming. Richard Tippett, Christian Rees, table 4.
So I think it all depends on. Well, I'm saying I was going to say it all depends on whether that red near the black spot goes to this bottom left, but these aren't a certainty. He's got to take. He's playing a safety shot here, but it's not too bad, I suppose. It's not difficult for Michael to hit. It's sitting the cushion after. He can get on the side cushion for the one just below the right centre, but like I say, he's got to hit a cushion after, so he can't hit it too hard because that could well be a plant into the opposite centre pocket. If you look at it, it's close. Not too sure if he did ask for a total. He might well. Oh, you can see the edge of it, I'm sure he can. That isn't too bad, although it goes to middle. The one near a black spot, it goes to bottom left. So there is a big chance here for Rob. He's not won a frame yet. This is his third in the match. He's got a great chance here. Can't tell how straight it is, that. Does look pretty straight though, which is not the best. He must have had an angle on that. He's managed to pull his white right across. That middle of the three reds does go to this bottom left. He needs the other one to sneak past the yellow as well. If it doesn't, it could prove to be a little bit awkward, this. So we'll soon see. He's not even looking at it, so if it goes, to me, that's the one you take. Pull your white back 2 or 3 inches to roughly where it is now. Screw the last red into the top right. Pull your white back for the black. It obviously doesn't. There, did you? So Michael now with a chance. It's only half a chance, but he's at the table. That's the main thing. He'll be looking, knowing Michael as I do, he will be looking to play the one top right and developing it and leaving the snooker. He needs that out. He knows he needs it out. You just got to be careful you don't leave any sort of shot on the red. So, as I say, he's looking for the snooker. Just develop the yellow. Ask the questions now from Rob. Being joined again by Paul Williamson.
Morning, boys.
The gutter man.
Gutter man with our buddy.
We used to have a good band in Blackpool many moons ago. The Utter Gutter Band. Have you ever heard of them?
No.
Brilliant, absolutely. The old glam rock type, you know what I mean? But brilliant, yeah. A few years ago, I think they're retired now.
Our buddy here, Mark, going deep.
Michael.
Michael, sorry, going deep in the tournament from our caravan, mate. He's really excited about it.
Yeah, well, I think dinners are on Michael tonight.
Nice. They could get through.
Yeah, he's living the dream, is Mick. I asked him to come down if he fancied coming down, and he couldn't wait.
Did he?
Yeah, I asked him last week. He was packed within about an hour.
Yeah, that's great.
You know what I mean?
He's a bit like me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we said yesterday he's not played for a while. Competition-wise, is you know.
Yeah. He was really excited to meet Marsh and see you play
yeah,
Luke.
Of course,
and
yeah.
Funny, isn't it? Really,
yeah.
You know,
yeah. And his team's doing well, so.
I think the boys are treating him well too. That's mean, you know.
Yeah. He's got a chance here. Oh, yeah, he's got a middle pocket. He's all right here, you know. This could be the one.
I tell you what, for somebody who had been playing a couple of years, I had a knock with him. He looked in tidy nick, you know.
Well, he was a very good player before he stopped playing.
Was he?
Yeah, a very, very steady player. But I don't want to say too much because I know that commentator's curse will rear its ugly head.
As we said, now he's just left himself a little bit of an angle on that left yellow. Oh, he's going to take the other one, is he? Following through?
Yeah, just run it round the angles here.
Oh, so I didn't realise the angle he had there.
Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect.
That should have been last ball, really.
Well, it should have been, but you've still got a long way to come with the white to come back down for the last yellow, for the black. You know what I mean? So this is ideal. He's okay. He just bounces it off.
You've settled for this opportunity in every frame, you know. So I don't mind beating.
Yeah, and as long as he's like low on this one or straight, he can just pull his white back here. There's no problem. So this last yellow and the black to put his team into the final.
Great shot. Well done, Baz.
And he'll be really made up now, will Mick, and so will Jacko. That's is one of our good mates that's on chat. Well played, Michael.
I'm just going to say well done to him, right, mate?
Yeah, okay, no worries, Paul. Unlucky to Team Jacko, but fair play to Team Samuel after that little mishap halfway through the match there. So we now know the 2 3-man team finalists. Team Luke Sanchez against Team John Samuel. That will be played at some stage tomorrow. I'm absolutely made up for Michael. Probably not hear about anything else but this on the way home tomorrow evening. But anyway, well played, both teams. Shame they had to be a loser. I'll be back very shortly. Oh, we've been going back. Is he? No. I'll be back very shortly with some more of the amateur event. I'm going to get myself a coffee first. So we'll see you all very, very shortly.